Hello and welcome to Dateline Northeast, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Karim Zimik, and here are the top stories of today's program. Prime Minister Modi extends lockdown to May 3rd as coronavirus cases cross 10,000. Work resumes in tea gardens amid lockdown in Tripura. And Parcel Express train begins in Meghalaya, Assam to ensure supply of essential commodities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on April 14 extended a nationwide lockdown until 3rd of May as the number of coronavirus cases crossed 10,000 despite a 3-week-long shutdown. In Northeast region, precautionary measures are being strictly followed to fight the pandemic.
भारत में लॉकडाउन को अब 3 मई तक और बढ़ाना पड़ेगा.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced an extension of the lockdown in the country till May 3rd for its 1.3 billion people. Modi, in a televised address to the nation, said the challenge was to stop the virus from spreading to new parts of the country. The Prime Minister said some essential activities could be allowed after April 20 in parts of the country that showed some improvement in fighting the infection. The Prime Minister said he felt the pain of poor families struggling to afford food and many migrant workers unable to reach their villages. He said it is one of his priorities to reduce their problems.
सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग और लॉकडाउन का बहुत बड़ा लाभ देश को मिला है. अगर सिर्फ आर्थिक दृष्टि से देखें तो ये महंगा जरूर लगता है, बहुत बड़ी कीमत चुकानी पड़ी है, लेकिन भारतवासियों की जिंदगी के आगे इसकी कोई तुलना नहीं हो सकती.
People in Guwahati use street art to express their gratitude towards Corona warriors fighting the battle against COVID-19. Along with this, people also made art to spread awareness on COVID-19 and requested people to stay home, stay safe.
ये जो आप चित्रकारिता देख रहे हैं, ये हमने सिर्फ लोगों को जागरूक करने के लिए किया है. इसमें विशेष करके मीडिया को, पुलिस को, डॉक्टर को और म्युनिसिपल कॉरपोरेशन के जो कर्मचारी हैं, उन लोगों के सहयोग के लिए हमने अब उनको प्रोत्साहित करने के लिए ये कार्यक्रम लिया है.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said that the focus of the state government is to trace the primary contacts and then move on to tracking the secondary contacts. He said the state government is adopting the strategy of identifying, isolating and testing.
I sincerely urge the people of the localities, I sincerely urge the Rangba Shnongs and the elders in the society and the religious leaders in the society that this is the time when we must come together. These people who were working in those institutions, it's not their fault. And I don't think as a society, our actions should be in any way negative or look in any way as if we're blaming them.
Mizoram has become the 5th Northeast state to get COVID-19 testing lab. Special medical facilities have been arranged for treatment of the virus-infected patients. The Chief Minister of Mizoram said that the Corona Task Force has been activated and efforts are on from all levels.
Since early March, our hospital had made certain adjustment in order to prevent the further spread of this COVID-19. We have limited the number of visitors to only 1 visitor per patient. We have kept a screening area just outside our hospital. We have kept 2 medical duties in charge who ensure that anyone entering our hospital wear their mask and wash their hands before entering our hospital.
Whereas the first patient from Manipur was discharged from the hospital after she recovered from the dreaded virus. an Indian Air Force aircraft C-17 Globemaster carrying 3.3 ton of medical supplies and equipment for Nagaland state touched down in Dimapur airport recently. It was the fourth consignment of critical medical supplies related to COVID-19 for Nagaland state. To encourage the people during the time of distress, various singers in Nagaland collaborated the song Stand By Me, originally sung by John Lennon.
Stand by me.
Activities in tea gardens resumed during lockdown in Tripura, but with half the workforce than usual. This has given relief to some extent to both the owners as well as the workers, who are generally paid on a day-to-day basis. Here's more.
Tea is the second largest organized industry in the state of Tripura after rubber. Due to its fertile soil and agroclimate condition, Tripura is suitable for tea cultivation. However, the first peak plucking season of flush crop, which usually begins in March, was missed due to the lockdown imposed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to limit the spread of coronavirus. Now the plucking and processing of tea leaves in the Durgabari tea estate in West Tripura district has resumed with half the workforce.
এতদিন তো দাদা আপনার করোনা ভাইরাসের কারণে বন্ধ আসলো 21 তারিখ থেকে লকডাউন তখন আমরা লকডাউন মাইনা চলছি 5 তারিখ থেকে শুরু হইছে কাজ 5 তারিখ থেকে আমরা আজকে 6 তারিখ আজকে কাজ করছি মানে 1 মিটার দূরে 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 আমরা দূরত্ব বজায় রাখছি রাখা মাস্ক মুখে মাস্ক দিয়া আমরা বাগানে কাজ করতে আছি
The state receives an annual rainfall about 2100 mm uniformly distributed throughout the year, and the temperature varies from 10 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius. The government has permitted the tea estates to allow controlled activities and manage with half the strength of workers while maintaining all precautions, right from using masks to social distancing to washing hands on regular intervals. In addition to this, they will also be provided with some ration by authorities at a subsidized rate.
লকডাউন চলাকালীন আমাদের যে ফার্স্ট ফ্লাকিং প্রথম যে পাতাটা বছরের সেই পাতাটা আমরা নিতে পারিনি প্লাস আমার এই গত বছর বর্ষা হয়েছিল এই সময়টার মধ্যে কিন্তু এই বছর বর্ষা হয়নি তারপরে আমরা জল লকডাউনের কারণে জলও দিতে পারিনি ওষুধের যে কাজের ব্যবস্থা থাকে সেটাও আমরা করতে পারিনি যার কারণে বিরাট ক্ষতির সম্মুখীন আমরা হয়েছি
According to reports, the closure of tea estates during the majority of the plucking season could lead to a crop loss between 10 and 25% for the industry this year.
Politicians and social workers across India observe the birth anniversary of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar on April 14. While maintaining the norms of social distancing, people in the Northeast region also paid homage to the late social reformer and the architect of the Indian Constitution.
The architect of the Indian Constitution and a great social reformer, Dr. Bhimrao or Baba Sahib Ambedkar was remembered on his 129th birth anniversary on April 14. President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi remembered the Dalit icon and paid tributes to him as they mentioned Ambedkar's role in reforming the Indian society to justice and equality. Remembering the immense contribution of B.R. Ambedkar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi released a video on Twitter where he unveiled a statue of the iconic Dalit leader.
सम्मान की समानता, कानून की समानता, अधिकार की समानता, मानवीय गरिमा की समानता, अवसर की समानता, ऐसे ही कितने ही विषयों का बाबा साहब ने अपने जीवन में लगातार उसकी व्याख्या की उन विषयों को उठाते रहे.
The birth anniversary of Ambedkar was observed under a nationwide lockdown to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Social and political leaders maintained social distance as they paid tribute to the revered leader. To honor Ambedkar's role in uplifting the poor and downtrodden, underprivileged persons were provided with food in one of the districts of Assam. Chief Minister of Tripura Biplab Kumar Dev also recalled Baba Saheb's immense contributions to the country.
Dr. B.R. Ambedkar শুধু কেন্দ্রীয় আইনমন্ত্রী বা আইনজ্ঞ বা বিশিষ্ট শিক্ষাবিদই নয়, আমাদের ভারতের সংবিধানের প্রণেতা, ভারতরত্ন।
Dr. B.R. Ambedkar dedicated his life working for the upliftment of untouchables, women and labourers. Born into a poor Dalit family on April 14, 1891, Ambedkar became independent India's first law minister, the principal architect of the Indian Constitution and a founding father of the Republic of India. Chief Ministers of Manipur and Arunachal Pradesh also remembered Baba Saheb at their homes and paid tribute through their social media handles.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently. Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev recently visited the two hospitals, Agartala Government Medical College and Govindpala Pant in state capital Agartala, to review the arrangement to battle the COVID-19 outbreak. During his visit, doctors also demonstrated a mock drill for COVID-19 treatment. In the hospital, special team of doctors and staff have also been formed to deal with the coronavirus, which will work for 7 days alternatively and will undergo quarantine. So far, 2 positive coronavirus cases have been reported in Tripura. Nagaland has reported its first positive coronavirus case recently. The man was first admitted to a private hospital in Dimapur but was then referred to the Guwahati Medical College Hospital after he was found with symptoms of COVID-19, where he tested positive. The man arrived in Dimapur on March 24 in a flight from Kolkata and was advised home quarantine for 14 days from the date of his arrival in Dimapur. Doctors, nurses and other staff of the hospital in Dimapur who came in contact with the patient have been quarantined. The Indian Medical Association's Arunachal chapter IMAP has recently launched a Mask for Arunachal campaign, stressing on the importance of wearing face masks that can help reduce the spread of coronavirus in society by 80%. Large numbers of people in Arunachal Pradesh have uploaded their mask wearing photos on social media in response to the initiative. The campaign's objective is to make people aware of the necessity to wear masks to avoid coronavirus, and if people adhere to the protocol, the COVID-19 chain could break. To combat COVID-19, a state-level task force has been formed in Mizoram. The task force will consult district and village-level committees to reduce the inconvenience. Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga announced his government was extending the lockdown in the state till April 30 with new guidelines to consolidate the gains made over the past 3 weeks in the fight against coronavirus. He said the intensity of restrictions during the next 2 weeks could differ from district to district and village to village depending on the situation in the areas. The Chief Minister said the government would provide additional funds to local task forces. So far, Mizoram has reported 2 cases of COVID-19. To fight against the coronavirus pandemic, the Ordnance Factory Board (OFB) has distributed 52 bed tents with medical equipment for screening, isolation and quarantine to the government of Arunachal Pradesh. These special tents can be used for medical emergency, medical screening and hospital triage and quarantine purposes. These tents, with a floor area of 9.55 square meters, are made up of waterproof fabric, mild steel and aluminium alloy. These tents can be set up in any place and terrain and help in creating additional facilities other than those in conventional hospitals within a short period. Massive hailstorm lashed Guwahati and many parts of Assam, leaving 1 drowned in Brahmaputra in Dhubri. The heavy dust storm also lashed Nagaland, mainly in Dimapur, including Konoma village. According to the Indian Meteorological Department (IMD), parts of East and Northeast India are said to experience heavy rainfall activity between April 15 to 19. As the nation continues to battle the deadly coronavirus, Indian Railways has put all its might and resources to help people survive the pandemic. Parcel Express trains have started in Assam and Meghalaya to ensure supply of essential commodities during a nationwide lockdown imposed to curb the spread of the disease. Under the aegis of the North-East Frontier Railway, Parcel Express's trains have started moving to 2 stations in Assam and Meghalaya to ensure essential commodities reach every nook and corner of the country. Ever since the announcement of the 21-day nationwide lockdown by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Indian Railways has put all its might and resources behind national efforts against COVID-19. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma has expressed gratitude to the Railways and Union Railway Minister Piyush Goyal for the move. The Indian Railway has achieved almost half the initial task of conversion of 5,000 coaches into the isolation ward. Around 2,500 coaches have been successfully converted, and it has produced over 6 lakh reusable masks and 40,000 litres of hand sanitizers.
This is an eye-opener for the state of Meghalaya. Why? I was so thankful, I was so happy to the government of India. Ultimately now, at least, we do have one railway point. It's a blessing to all of them. Instead of going down to Guwahati to lift the essential commodities.
The parcel train from Guwahati to Dibrugarh and Menipathar in Meghalaya will facilitate the transport of essential commodities in small quantities. Chief Public Relations Officer of NF Railway, Subhanand Chanda, said parcel booking for the train will remain open for Guwahati-Menipathar portion, Menipathar to Guwahati route with specific timings. The Parcel Express trains towards Menipathar, located in North Garo Hills, which is currently the only railway line in Meghalaya, started from New Guwahati on Sunday, April 12, with stoppage at Dhundnoi for loading and uploading of parcel packages. The railways have made Railway Parcels van available for quick mass transportation for the needy e-commerce companies and other customers, including state governments. To equip the medical fraternity, Indian Railway will manufacture personal protective equipment garment on a large scale. After the nationwide lockdown due to the coronavirus outbreak, many religious celebrations have gone online. To avoid mass gatherings, religious leaders around the world are encouraging people to celebrate the holiday from their homes. We have a report on how Bihu and Easter celebrations were observed in the Northeast region.
हम लोगों को आज खाना है जैसे जो मिलता है वैसे गांव में 101 तरह के साग खाया जाता है लेकिन यहाँ हमने 7 तरह के साग इकट्ठा किया है और ये हमारे लिए जरूरी है.
Amid the nationwide lockdown, many people in the Northeast region celebrated the religious festival at home. On the joyous occasion of Rongali Bihu, which marks the advent of Assamese New Year, Assam Governor Professor Mukhi greeted the people of Assam and hoped for peace, prosperity and progress in the state. The governor also appealed all to celebrate Bihu by being at home only and not to conduct any public function and follow social distancing and lend hands to save the state, country and the world from the scourge of COVID-19.
As everyone knows that we are staying in for the safety of the coronavirus, we are celebrating in a way which is particular to a family. We are wishing everybody in the social media as done by everybody nowadays. And in such a situation when everyone is under lockdown, I wish first of all a blessed Easter. Then I wish everybody many happy returns for Bihu.
Assam Police issued some important instructions to the Bihu committees across the state ahead of the Rongali Bihu festival. The state police also urged the Bihu committees across Assam to have an assembly of 5 people only for hosting the flag. ADGP Law and Order GP Singh tweeted, Let this be a Bihu completely dedicated to the social good. Stay home, save lives, celebrate at home, keep society safe.
ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि नई साल हमारे लिए सुख शांति और समृद्धि बने, सब सही सुरक्षित रहे। परम आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी नरेंद्र मोदी जी की नेतृत्व पर देश की जनता सुरक्षित रहे। कोरोना वायरस के खिलाफ उनकी नेतृत्व पर सब एक साथ मिलकर लड़े।
Along with Shillong, the rest of the Northeast region too joined the Easter prayers to seek God's blessing to fight the COVID-19 crisis. In other parts of the Northeast region, Easter was celebrated indoors with prayers streamed live by many churches to commemorate the resurrection of Jesus Christ after his crucifixion on the cross on Good Friday. Families sat together in prayers and hymns as part of the celebration. With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. Like and subscribe Roving Report YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Skyrim signing off. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and take care.